Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on Values versus Money, The Road to a Lasting Legacy, by Nkhoma, Keynote speaker, Zambia. He likes to begin by emphasizing this point to all finance professionals and all other professionals alike, as some of these principles could apply to you as well. In the world of finance, you are only as good as your reputation. There are two ways to get yourself a reputation in the game: money and establishing a set of values for yourself. He is still a rookie who is just starting to find his feet, getting a buzz in the game with colleagues and veteran finance professionals alike. In this article, he will refer to the industry as the game. Why? Because he prefers to look at it that way. A game always has rules, challenges and a prize at the end of it to attract us to participate in it. In his 3 years post-graduation, he has had some experiences that some people are not privileged enough to know at an early stage in their career that he would like to share with you. It is tempting to want a job that will maximize your monetary value during the early stages of your career. Money will solve your problems, get you a car and get you noticed, as you will definitely invest in a good wardrobe and solid fragrances to get you feeling confident, which are all essential to your development as a professional, and there is no criticism in doing that, at least from him. The problem is they come at a cost, and when you are young, you may not be blessed with good mentors to offer some advice on which route to take on your road to success. You will be faced with a tough decision to make like he was, and he really hopes you choose wisely. Advice is offered, but you are the master of your life and you decide what goes. The choice between values and money on the road to getting established in the game is one decision that every finance professional has to make at some point in their career, and more often than not, at the beginning of their career. Money, as he briefly described earlier, will get you an opportunity to enter circles of established people by virtue of association. Relationships are essential to your success and leaving a legacy. Values, on the other hand, develop your character and the way you relate with the people around you. Your character will get you a reputation, good or bad, and which extreme you fall on is up to you. He will quote the Bible for this one. A good reputation is better than expensive perfume, and the day you die is better than the day you were born. Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good reputation will stand the test of time, and there is no greater currency than longevity in the world of finance. Longevity will earn you respect, and respect will turn into stronger relationships sealed with the trust which will eventually get you to the money, but it all starts with the values you set for yourself and keep. Money can buy you a seat at some of the most prestigious boards, but you cannot buy your way to every prestigious table. Values will get you a seat for free. He chose values over money, and he does not regret it because he is starting to see the value of his decision slowly pay off. Joe is not very far from where he wants to be, and he plans to maintain the road he is on. You will be tested and you will be tempted to leave your values behind when you see your peers doing well and you are struggling at the bottom, feeding off small opportunities like internships or low-paying jobs that involve a lot of work that will get you interacting with people who are not in the circles you wish to be in. The mindset you ought to keep is that if he is playing the long game, and he will back his decision with all the patience he has. Trust yourself and trust in God to bring the right people your way to help you maneuver from stage to stage. Success only tastes sweet when it leaves a legacy that will write your name in history. Choose values over money on your way to a lasting legacy that will feed your family for generations long after you have departed the earth. It's not an easy road, if he is being completely honest. It's hard to forego immediate gratification for a future that isn't really set in stone. Well, he is an optimistic guy who has hope for some sunshine in future, even though it's pouring right now. They say fortune favors the brave. Are you brave enough to pick your values and stand firm, especially when you think of hesitation? He did. If he can, then you too can. Now let's add a few details to the word values. Values are a set of principles that you use to guide your decision-making and the way you live life. That is his definition and is not set in stone. The idea is to have a framework in place. For example, one of his values is to respect the man and not the position. In Joe's life, he was taught to respect people because it is due to them for being human beings. That statement is hardly practiced, especially because he has been a victim of it. He has been disrespected for being young and for holding the lowest position in an organization. Now, not many people had great parents like him who instilled confidence in him. They told him to know when to be humble and ignore certain things, but know when to stand his ground and never ever let anyone demean you. Joe took that statement personally, and he even stand up for people who can't do it for themselves. That is likely to get you a few foes, but that value will get you to respect from a decent person. Knowing that he is true to himself gives him so much joy over knowing he is in the top tier of the salary range in the firm, whilst overlooking and indirectly accepting the mistreatment of people at the bottom of the pyramid. Another example of value he has is respecting time. If O can't make it on time, Joe communicates in good time, and that is usually when the situation is out of his control, which is expected every once in a while. When people have money, they tend to think they are the most important person and have people wait for them with no communication to explain their lateness. That is something he can challenge because he has put aside his time to meet someone, and they should value his sacrifice just as much. Are you true to your values to do the same? He hopes so. That is the way he wants to inspire his peers, his seniors and the juniors coming behind him. Values make man, not money. Pick them wisely and strive to keep them and teach others too. Till the next time, one love. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.